Imagine 72 absolute rulers of a terrifying, hyper-advanced demon world.
Right.
For hundreds of years, these guys have just waged war across the universe with total impunity. And in all of recorded history, only 2 have ever faced what they call a true death.
Just 2 out of countless planetary invasions.
Exactly. But then suddenly, a cosmic alarm bell rings. A 3rd has just died. And the craziest part, the remaining 69 rulers immediately check into their universal communication channel, and they realize the missing guy is rank 56, Gremory.
Who shouldn't really be in any danger at all.
Right, because he was stationed in the absolute weakest kingdom, in the weakest region of a completely developing world that nobody was even paying attention to. So, like, how is that even possible?
It completely shatters their understanding of reality. I mean, when immortal apex predators suddenly realize they're actually mortal, the panic is very, very real.
Welcome to the deep dive. I'm so excited for this one. Today we're unpacking a massive stack of chapters, specifically 115 through 124 from Infinite Mana in the Apocalypse.
Yeah, this is where the scale of the story just blows wide open.
So, as a quick recap, we left off with Noah arriving at the battle, activating the Sigil of Hegemony, and totally wiping that arrogant smile off Gremory's face.
The fight is on, and the stakes have literally never been higher. We are going to explore the catastrophic conclusion of this fight, the cosmic ripples of a demon king dying, the insane loot Noah gets, and how he's fundamentally shifting the balance of multiple worlds.
Okay, let's unpack this fight conclusion. Because to understand why the entire demon world is panicking, we first have to witness this brutal 30-minute cat and mouse fight that triggered it all.
Right, and 30 minutes in a high-speed magical battle is an absolute eternity.
It really is. And through the whole thing, Gremory is just insanely arrogant. He's monologuing about how demon kings have boundless mana and bodies born from primeval essence, and these absurd, unique skills.
He really thinks he's untouchable.
It's like a billionaire playing a rigged casino game, you know? He thinks he literally cannot lose. Which begs the question, if Gremory is so tough, how does Noah even survive the barrage?
Well, it all comes down to Noah's relentless synergy. He's got his lifesteal skill and the Holy Blight, which are just constantly healing him. Even when Gremory gets desperate and literally sacrifices one of his own primal spirits.
Wait, he destroys his own summon?
Yeah, he sacrifices it to blast Noah with this legendary light attack. It's a massive hit. It decimates a third of Noah's entire body.
Oh, wow.
But Noah just heals right back up before Gremory can even follow through. It's relentless.
Which brings us to the final blow. It's such a vivid scene. The Sigil of Hegemony is back up, Noah's throwing bone spears, arctic breath, icebergs, and he finally drives a cold blade straight through Gremory's chest.
And even then, Gremory isn't scared.
Right, he's completely confident. He literally says, "When I come back with what I bring next time," but he doesn't even get to finish the sentence.
Because his confident expression just warps into confusion and then sheer terror.
What's fascinating here is the mechanic of true death, because normally, demon kings never truly die, right?
Exactly. Their origins are supposed to detach, return to the demon world, and basically act as a seedling until they resurrect. He was fully expecting to just respawn.
But something stopped it.
Noah's system stopped it. A red light explodes out of Gremory, and his existence completely ends. It's a true death. The resurrection cycle is broken.
Which leads us right into chapter 117. Gremory's death doesn't just end the battle, it sends a shockwave across the universe. I want you to imagine what happens when a bunch of immortal beings suddenly realize there's a glitch in their immortality.
It's terrifying for them. Every single demon king feels that death simultaneously.
All 69 surviving rulers log into the channel, and it's just pure chaos until the top demon lords take control. They realize Gremory died in the northern lands, so they order forces to move super carefully.
And they send Demon King Arias for reconnaissance, specifically because her unique skill is perfect for gathering information from a distance. They are treating this human world like a live minefield now.
But then we get this incredibly chilling moment. Rank 8 Demon Lord Barbados speaks up, the necromancer of chaos.
Oh, she is terrifying.
Literally massacred an entire world just to build a corpse army. And she casually asks, "Why don't I go down myself?"
But she gets denied.
Right? Why is she denied? Why bench your heavy hitter?
Because of the universal laws.
Yeah.
They act as a balancing mechanism. Beings of her immense top-tier power level are physically prevented from descending into developing worlds. The world's structure literally couldn't handle her presence without shattering.
So she disconnects from the channel. in total silence. And the text notes that even the other demon kings, these immortal monsters, they all feel afraid when she hangs up.
It's a great detail. It shows exactly where she stands in the hierarchy.
But I want you to ponder this for a second. If the bad guys are so scared of Barbatos that they sweat when she hangs up the phone, what does that mean for Noah?
It means he's on borrowed time.
Exactly. But thankfully, he just got a massive power boost. While the demon lords are panicking in another dimension, Noah is standing in the snow, literally staring at an explosion of loot.
And the drops are just game-changing.
Here's where it gets really interesting. He gets the Demon King's Hataki, which is legendary. He gets Memory Plunderer, also legendary. He outright takes Gremory's unique skill, Primal Conjurer.
Plus the Ruler's Medal Dash 56 and 2 Power Jewels.
Yeah, the Ruler's Medal grants highest authority in the 56th region of the Demon World. We'll come back to that, but let's talk about those Power Jewels. What do they do?
So a Power Jewel basically corrupts a skill with abyss magic. Noah is incredibly tactical here. He immediately uses one on his Sigil of Hegemony.
Turning it into the Corrupted Sigil of Hegemony.
Right, and instead of a 200% stat boost, it becomes 300% to everything. But more importantly, it adds a new feature called Restrict Movement.
Which is brutal. It guts enemy speed and their elemental resistances by 75%.
It basically paralyzes them while stripping their armor. It's an instant win condition against steed-based enemies. But what's really telling here is what Noah does next.
He looks at the second power jewel and he just saves it.
Exactly. He's learning restraint. He's not just spamming his endless mana and blowing all his items at once. He's strategically planning for the bigger threats he knows are coming.
Because he knows he didn't just win items right. He won information. And information is the ultimate weapon.
Which brings us to the Memory Plunderer skill.
Yeah, so chapter 120, Noah uses this legendary skill on Gremory's corpse. And hundreds of years of sparse memories just flood into his brain all at once.
The sheer volume of data is too much. He actually blacks out from the strain.
Wakes up nauseous, his head is just pounding, and then the fear sets in because he's getting a first-hand look at the upper tiers of the demon world.
Right, he's seeing the demon lords that are so powerful he can't even comprehend fighting them yet.
But amidst all that terror, he gets two massive revelations. First, he finds the identity of the specific being who destroyed Earth.
Rank 68, Demon King Belial. He finally has a name and a target.
And the second revelation explains Gremory's absolute terror at the end of the fight. Noah learns that his system causes true death, and the demon world has absolutely no record of this mechanic even existing.
He's a complete anomaly to them.
So he takes a breath, processes all this, and he just smiles. He knows their secrets now. He's inside their playbook.
And he immediately applies that to his surroundings. He realizes Memory Plunderer works on objects and locations too. So he uses it on the spiritual land itself, the Frozen Plateau.
Which is such a cool concept, hacking the land.
Yeah, he learns its history, and more importantly, he learns exactly how to upgrade its tier.
And I absolutely love this part because he uses his budding farmer skill to just totally exploit the ecosystem. He plants snowvine and sacred rye across multiple acres.
And with his infinite mana, he just breaks the growth cycles.
Totally breaks them. Snowvine usually takes 8 months to grow, right? He reduces it to 2 weeks, and the sacred rye goes from a 1-month harvest down to just 2 days.
He's basically building an industrial-scale engine for magical resources. And while he's doing this, he absorbs all of Gremory's legendary cores.
So his raw attributes officially match a genuine legendary ranked individual now. He's fully leveled up. He miniaturizes the spiritual land, anchors it to his armor, and teleports back to Snowy Peak.
Where Princess Adelaide has been waiting.
Yes, and she has been stressed. It's been 2 full days of radio silence. She doesn't say it directly, but it's obvious she was terrified he died out there.
But she keeps her composure. She bows, thanks him for saving her father, and then immediately pivots to business.
Right, she shows him thousands of acres she prepped specifically for his farming skills to save her people from starvation. So what does this all mean for their dynamic?
Well, Noah decides to let her in on the secret. He takes her inside the spiritual land.
And she is absolutely stunned. Imagine stepping out of a freezing, starving castle and into a pocket dimension filled with glowing snowvine fields and wandering epic beasts.
It's too much to process, but there's this great character moment here. She looks at the Emperor Penguin, the terrifying epic beast Noah fought earlier, and is just watching her curiously.
And she doesn't even flinch, she just stares right back. Noah actually notes how impressive that is.
It really is. It shows she has the psychological fortitude to handle the impossible. And she has a profound realization right then and there.
Yeah, she looks at Noah and says, the world really isn't far from being in your grasp. And then she bows for a third time and literally promises to build him an empire.
But Noah isn't just resting on his laurels, soaking in the praise. He pulls her back up. Because of the memories he plundered, he already knows the next demon king is coming.
He knows exactly which one it is, and he knows their specific unique skill.
And he's actually looking forward to it. He's shifted from being the prey to being the predator.
It's such a satisfying turn. Okay, before we wrap things up, we are heading into our 2-minute theory corner to explore some of the massive implications from these chapters. I want you to really ponder these.
There are some huge loose threads right now.
Theory 1, Barbados. She tried to descend and was physically stopped by universal laws. But what happens when those laws inevitably weaken? Or she just finds a workaround?
That's the ticking time bomb of the series. If a rank 8 demon lord slips through, the scale of destruction would be unimaginable.
Theory 2, if we connect this to the bigger picture, Noah just absorbed hundreds of years of Demon King secrets. Aside from Belial and the true death mechanic, what is the single most dangerous thing he now knows about the remaining 69 rulers?
Oh, it has to be their internal politics. If he knows their rivalries, he can pit them against each other before they even arrive.
Right, divide and conquer. And theory 3, this is my favorite, the ruler's medal dash 56.
The jurisdiction item.
Yeah, it grants him the highest authority in the 56th region of the demon world. What does that actually mean in practice? Like, can Noah use it to reverse the invasion and enter the demon world himself?
Legally, according to their own magical laws, he might own that territory now. You could literally just walk in and take over.
Just foreclose on their dimension. I love it. Well, to close out today's deep dive, we want to leave you with one final, deeply unsettling thought to mull over.
Yeah, this is something that's been bothering me. We know Noah's system can cause true death to demon kings, bypassing their ancient resurrection cycle.
Right, it completely breaks the rules.
But what if this system isn't just a unique planetary defense mechanism? Like, what if the planetary court didn't just give him a shield, but specifically designed this system to act as a predatory trap?
Wait, a trap?
Think about it. A system purpose-built to hunt, kill, and consume the immortal rulers of the demon world. Not just to push them away, but to eat them.
Wow, that completely flips the script. The planet isn't just surviving, it's actively hunting the demons.
Exactly. It changes everything about Noah's actual purpose.
That is definitely something to think about. Thank you all so much for joining us on this deep dive. Keep questioning the narrative, stay curious, and we'll see you on the next one.